to us. Now, it's not often that you can hear the name Miley, Cyrus and Malala Yousafzai in the same breath and in one sentence, but Anne-Marie Tomczak has been discussing the two girls in the world's newsroom today. Anne-Marie, over to you.
Yes, John, it's the world's newsroom, and we literally bring journalists from all over the world together, and of course that means a very eclectic mix of talking points. And with me to discuss these two ladies, we've got Samantha Barry, social media producer for BBC World News, and Sinead Garvin, entertainment reporter for BBC Radio 1. Samantha, both Malala and Miley, they've featured very prominently on social media.
They have to be probably the two most talked about young women in the world of late. For very, very different reasons, though. You have Miley Cyrus, who since last month at least has been demonised, has been put forward as a bad role model in a lot of the tweets that I've been looking at on Facebook posts. And then Malala, who on the whole is being hailed as a positive role model for young women.
I've been looking at the number of tweets about each of these young girls in the past year. Malala, 1 million tweets about her over the past year, and Miley, 23 million. Sinead, you've interviewed Miley Cyrus before.
Yes, I have indeed. It's quite interesting what you say about how there's been lots of negative tweets about her, because it's doing her music career no harm whatsoever. Her album Bangers just released last night, and it's already #1 on the iTunes charts in the UK, and it'd be very surprising if she's not #1 at the end of this week. Having met her, I have to say this is a girl very much in control of her career. I know there's lots of people who've been speculating that perhaps there are men behind the scenes who are telling her to behave like this. This is a girl from very, very young who's decided what she wants to do. She wants to move away from her Disney career. And I think what you see is her, and she's completely in control of it.
Let's get back to Malala, because when you look at the number of tweets over the past year, the US has tweeted mostly about Malala. However, the next highest number of tweets are coming from the Philippines. Sam, why do you think that is?
Well, the Philippines themselves are very, very active tweeters. And as well, you have a lot of women tweeters in the Philippines. And in gender equality studies, it's seen as perhaps one of the most equal countries in the world in terms of education. So that's something that they hold close to their heart. But going back to the sentiment of what, people are tweeting about these two women, if you look at the sentiment of what people were tweeting around the world up until the VMAs last month, predominantly positive about Miley Cyrus, and then it's just taken a massive nosedive. So lots of negativity, and people have looked at that sentiment that's going on, while with Malala, the overwhelming sentiment about her is positive on social media.
OK, well, there's lots more we can talk about here. We'll just have to keep an eye on the two of them, positive, negative. As the saying goes, there's no such thing as bad publicity.